crown DeMar DeRozan and the 36 and 39
from Alabama, number 23, Keon L.
Court, we must be engaged for 24 seconds.
That's second behind the guy that is being considered for an MVP over there in Denver, Jokic. As we are underway, Wizards win the opening tip, misses their first shot. Starting lineup presented by Popeyes, A.J. Johnson, Champagnie, Sar Poole, and Bub Carrington. Meanwhile, interim coach Doug Christie will go for the Sacramento Kings with DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis, Keon Ellis, and Keegan Murray.
There's no secret. That's where DeMar DeRozan will be doing most of his damage tonight in that mid-range.
DeMar coming off his first 30-point game since he was at the Clippers on March the 9th. He had 31 Monday against the Pacers. Sabonis can bring the ball up, initiate offense, and get those double-doubles. Here he is inside, blocked by Sar.
A little Windex.
Alex, 95th block of the season. Here's Jordan Poole coming off of his history-making night. Starts the same way he started Monday, hitting a three.
It's unbelievable. 5 games this season. Jordan Poole has eclipsed 7+ made threes. That is impressive.
229th three of the year for Jordan. Tonight's officials: Carl Lane, crew chief in his 14th season, Sean Corbin in his 30th, Patrick Taylor in his 11th. We've got a veteran crew here in the district tonight. Ball was tapped out into the hands of A.J. Johnson.
And that's what I want to see Alex Sar continue to do. Use his length and leaping ability to try to out-jump Sabonis.
Champagnie on a drive inside, splitting two Kings. Just his first field goal of the night. Ellis comes back for three, front rims that one. Carrington with the rebound, had a near triple-double Monday night against the Miami Heat. This Poole coming off the screen by Sar, bounce pass inside to Alex, gets a power dribble. The ball hits the back of the rim and then it ends up in the hands of Ellis. LaVine, nice cut to the rim, gets the reverse layup. Zach LaVine still trying to figure his way out here in Sacramento after being traded from Chicago.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be as hard as people would think it is. If you remember, as Bub Carrington launches that three, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan were actually teammates and flourished together and coexisting in Chicago, so it shouldn't take long.
Here are those two right now. DeRozan in the corner. And that's
those numbers. Wizards, if they start off hot, I mean, this game could get hot.
Wizards are 27th in the league in scoring as A.J. fills the bucket. Hey. Sacramento, meanwhile, 10th in the league in scoring at almost 116 tonight.
Well, A.J. Johnson already stuff in the stat sheet, I might say. 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Here's LaVine getting some separation on Carrington. Sacramento is 10 and 15 with LaVine in the lineup. Keegan Murray with the rebound.
Key, he is a stat stuffer.
Champagnie with the assignment on DeRozan. Fighting over the top of that screen. Pocket pass inside to Sabonis. A head fake off the window.
Yeah, and that's the danger zone for Alex Sar. If he gets pushed underneath that basket or wedge, he's not going to be able to utilize his length to block that shot.
Back on January 19th in Sacramento, Sabonis went for 29 and 18 rebounds against the Wizards. That three rattles out for A.J. Here Brian Keefe already saying stop ball. DeRozan inside, no, Sabonis clears it and foul.
That's what you're
time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA.
It's almost scary how consistent Sabonis is in that.
It's a 7-0 run as you saw interim coach Doug Christie, who took over from Mike Brown. Alex Sar, catch and shoot three, count it.
You know, that's been his will, more consistently shooting that three ball.
Alex Sar now 2 threes away from 100 in his rookie campaign. Sabonis all alone in that mid-range. Sabonis already with 7 points and 5 rebounds. Sacramento is 17 and 20 on the road as A.J. missed that layup. Keegan, bounce pass. Sabonis slams it home. And now you got Jonas Valanciunas backing him up, his fellow countryman.
Remember those two guys going at it on that West Coast trip? Oh, good pass.
Champagny stayed with it. Keon Ellis thought they should have been a jump ball.
Hey, listen, this is a meaningful game for the Sacramento Kings.
And their lead, 10th in the West, last spot in the play-in.
Yeah.
They've got a game-and-a-half lead over Phoenix.
Exactly. So they're trying to keep some cushion if they want to stay in that play-in.
JP on a pull-up over Ellis.
The Kings 29. So if you can take advantage in any area, it's that area. And then take and make threes. Already 2 for 6. Not a bad percentage, but you got to stay consistently aggressive in that department. Why? I don't even know how this is possible, but the Sacramento Kings are dead last in the NBA of allowing their opponents at least 15 made threes per game.
Good note, Drew. Here's AJ. Misses that three. Champagny collects the offensive rebound. JP swinging it to AJ. AJ inside. Injury report. Smart's not available. Brogdon's not available. Kispert, George.
Mars and LeBron James.
Yes.
Okay. I like it.
I said it with my chest.
I believe it.
2-point Kings lead. Here's DeRozan and Levine. And it's a good crew that they've got out here, Drew. Really struggling to find their way here lately. A lot of veteran talent. Sabonis inside saw a wall of Wizards. What on the shot clock? Sabonis got to get it up. And that is not what Washington wanted. That offensive rebound by Ellis, who thought go in the first quarter. JP bumped. I actually agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Trey Lyles in the game, as well as Malik Monk and the DeMatha product, Markelle Fultz with the first jumper. Misses that, follows his miss. Spraying it out to Lyles, who faked the pass. Alex Sarr collects the rebound. Sarr over to Anthony Gill with a handoff. Champagny on the baseline was stopped by Lyles. Shot clock at 10 for AJ.
Get back, though. Get back, though.
Here's Gill. Sabonis has grabbed his 7th rebound already with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wizards have that same amount of rebounds. Sarr, sidestep layup.
So slowly but surely trying to battle back with Sabonis, but it's going to have to happen on this end right here, Chris.
We're all tied at 17. Both teams shooting over 43%. And look with Sarr and Valanciunas. Alex shooting a 3 over JV and pure 3. How about one away from 100 in his rookie campaign.
Get out.
Fultz, mid-range jumper. Wizards on an 8-0 run. Valanciunas grabs the rebound. Jonas Valanciunas still leads the Wizards, Drew, in total rebounds with 404 in those 49 games that he played in D.C.
That's amazing. It tells you how much work he was doing off the bench here in the district as Zach LaVine laces a 3.
They're all square at 20. That's the first 3 of the night for Sacramento. They started 0 for 5. Oh, nice drive and finish by JP. Malik Monk for a while there was running the PG spot for Sac when De'Aaron Fox was traded to San Antonio.
Yeah, he was doing a good job, but as you see, they needed some.
Bub over to Champagny, straight on 3. Jonas with his 2nd rebound.
Jerem Kings yelling out first play, so I have to guess it's another one of this.
Monk to JV, back to Monk inside. JV rolls to the basket and it rolls in.
I tell you, Malik Monk starting to be an underrated facilitator.
Jonas is averaging almost 11 points and 8 rebounds in less than 20 minutes. He did that here in the district.
I think that's a sweet spot, Chris.
About 20 minutes and see what he can do with it. So his per 36 numbers would be ridiculous. Oh, big to big. Tristan to Rashad. Tristan showing that he can facilitate as well. JV putting it on the deck, going against his former mate. Monk inside, nice pocket 4 lead changes in that first quarter.
Go, go, go. Get him up.
Second quarter underway with Markelle Fultz patrolling the offense for Sacramento. JV inside off the window, scores over Tristan.
Already, Valanciunas with 6 points and 2 rebounds. And caught a body, literally.
Picked up Bub Carrington. If you just joined us, funny video. You'll see it online. JV, close pass, Valanciunas. Tristan, as soon as he gets in, he is very an assist. So he's showing his versatility.
Not like him, huh?
Yep. Wizards showing a zone as DeRozan got into the middle of it. Not able to knock down that jumper. The electrifying A.J. Johnson with the rock. Pass it to Tristan. Here's A.G. inside, spinning on DeRozan. And he thought he was fouled.
Marginal contact.
Fultz with a bounce pass to Lyles. JV all alone. Will he take the 3? No. Pass it over to Monk. Hope the kids are asleep.
Spring break, Chris.
Exactly. Carrington, pure jumper, straight on 3.
Yeah, like Bub, when he's aggressive looking for his shot. Don't forget that. He is a consistent and highly capable 3-point shot maker.
Monk loses the basketball. Bub throwing it up. AJ.
To get off to the races looking for that lob miss. Bub laces up another one almost.
Fultz with his second rebound. It's good to see Markelle back in the NBA. Former #1 overall pick by the Philadelphia 76ers. Wizards again in the zone. Inside, Valanciunas on a fall away.
You know what that is?
What's that?
That's that touch. That's just a brute with touch.
Jonas in 6 minutes has 8 points. He's made all 3 of his shots. Tristan cashes in from downtown.
I'm telling you, this team gives contests already. The Wizards knocking down 5.
Tristan is averaging 33% shooting from downtown. Look at JV. Grown man inside.
Like practice all over again, huh?
Yep. 5 offensive rebounds already for Sacramento, and they've got 12 points off their bench. Tristan loses the handle, taken away by JV. And then AJ in the passing lane. AJ skies in for the board and finish. The great philosopher that said trying to make $1 out of 15 minutes.
Oh,
2 run.
that's got a smack in the face, huh?
What did 5 fingers say to the face? AJ and the ball slapped away by DeRozan. He's shaking his right arm. DeRozan back over to Monk. Malik on the pull-up 3. Thor grabs the rebound. Here comes Carrington. Intercepted by Monk. Keegan Murray. We figured out the difference between Keegan and his twin brother Chris when we were in Portland. Keegan's the shooter, Chris is the what?
Dunker.
There you go.
He has the bounce. He got blessed with the bounce. But if you can somehow put them together, oh my God.
Hey!
This man is a pure bucket, whether it's a 3-point shot, midi, and we saw him facilitate and throw a lob, big lob today to Rashawn Holmes. So he can do other things, but primarily.
And it takes little to no time for him to do it. Already he has 9 points in 7 minutes. Keon Ellis rocks the rim. Ellis in that game earlier this season against the Wizards had 18 points on January 19th. One of 7 games where he had 15 or more points this season. AJ, nice finger roll. Using that wingspan.
He's starting to put himself together. Good game.
5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Now DeRozan's trying to body up AJ.
Tag. Don't let him lie to you. Yeah, let's see if there's such thing as marginal contact guarding Michael Jordan. You see what I'm saying?
The Wizards' lead is 3. Poole trying to extend that lead, using the left hand. That's creative. A couple left-hand dribbles and then a left-hand shot.
Showing something new, huh?
Ellis with the handoff to Murray. Keegan, dump off inside.
Brother would have dunked it.
Pass over to Monk. Knocks down the three. That's the second three tonight for Sac. Shooting just 2 of 11. They've got 12 assists on 17 made field goals. Alex Sarr, coming out of the All-Star break, has been exceptional. Here's a deep three from JP. Sabonis is a point and 2 rebounds away from another double-double. He leads the NBA in that department with 55. Four on the baseline, taken away by Ellis. Washington's 6th turnover.
He can shoot it. You got to get up to him. Eventually, those are going to start falling.
Ellis is so far 1 for 4, 0 for 2 from distance. He's gotten to the passing lanes twice and has 2 steals.
But on the season, 44% three-point shooter. That's a high clip.
36 and 39.
You know what? When they made the coaching change, Doug Christie had them going. They won 7 out of their last 10 when that happened. Then they just hit another funk just on the trade. I think if there's one person that's been hurt throughout this entire process, it's been Keegan Murray. I think there's no way he should be averaging only 12 points this season. This was a guy I thought was going to be 20 plus the rest of his career early on.
Levine skying inside. We were up watching in the NBA last night.
Which one? One, I was mad because Jokic gave my son his jersey after he had the 56 here against the Wizards in a loss, because that was his career high. Not anymore after last night. He dropped 61, brother.
Man, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and now, of course, the morning after, the debate is who is really the MVP this season.
Yeah, I messed up, son. We should have flipped that jersey last month.
Carried it out to AG. AG as the shot clock was expiring. Gill getting some early run. First 3 of the night for Anthony. Puts Washington back up 3. Levine stepping in, trying to hit a 3 as well. Champagny, Gill, Carrington, Sarr, and Poole with 5 on the floor. Good move there by Alex, scoring over Sabonis.
Even though he made that, it could have been an and one.
Murray to Sabonis. Shot clock now at 5. Levine kicks it out. DeRozan stepped out of bounds.
Hey, look, now we know that DeMar DeRozan uses that move to get contact through the arms. We even saw Sabonis do it.
Not snitching.
But listen, now the next thing for Sarr is not shying away. If he starts going through those guys, already having a step ahead of him, he's going to be having a more advantage.
Penny. Here's AG again. Misses. Champagny on a tap in. Justin now with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Washington now with their largest lead of the game. 3 minutes to go. AJ running to the scorer's table. He'll check in on the next whistle. Sabonis misses the layup. Sarr into the body of Ellis.
Okay.
Obviously, it's got the chocolate chips all over it. And then he went with the tan color with the royal blue, which is one of his favorite colors. And he is a huge milk and cookies one, and this is for you, Chris.
AJ! Sorry, Megan! Coming out of the lead from Poole.
I saw it in the corner of my eye, Chris. For you, though, Chris, the milk and cookies, one of his favorites. Why? Because he has the most game winners this season, including your infamous call on the 35-footer.
I think Jordan Poole has some of the best.
With that type of heat on your feet. Now, I know he has his NBA socks on, but I don't know what that was in one of those pictures. He had like some gold to those, but those are 5.
Is he Ashy Larry, too?
Nah, he wasn't ashy,
okay.
though.
Okay.
I got something to show you on that one.
I know you do. Megan, thank you for that report. Yes, indeed, it is sneaker night. Great pass by Poole to AJ, not able to convert. These guards have a lot of chemistry this year as AJ's got 6 assists already tonight. Sar's lead.
And some smoke with Domantas Sabonis, but he definitely responded and fought.
Late month, 86% free throw shooter. Knocks down both. Sack has made 9 of 10. Sar with the handoff to Bub. Back to Alex. And matchups between these two teams have been decided by double digits. Monk off the Sabonis screen, gets some separation on it, misses. Sar trying to set the screen for Poole, who rejects it. Alex over to Bub, shot clock at 8. Champagny. Bub, good head fake. Float game.
Hey, listen, right there, Bub Carrington, that shot, I want to see him work on that this entire summer, that little push out.
Keegan Murray coming back. Hit his first 3 of the night. Like you said, Drew, with all the changes to the lineup, the injuries, Keegan Murray, Jordan Poole tried a shot from Poolesville on that one.
Hey, hey, that's his range now.
But Keegan needs to be the guy. The game was tied at 42. Washington scored 11 straight and led by 11 with 2:22 left. And then the Kings scored 10 in a row. As DeRozan misses the first shot of the third quarter, will stay here. Loose percent from the charity stripe. It's Domantas Sabonis with the basketball. DeRozan coming off the screen from Domantas. Spraying it over to Murray, who hits the 3, and we're all
3 for 17 to be exact in that first half.
On Monday, became the franchise leader job this season, Drew, in terms of steals. He has 86, and he's 1 steal shy of passing last season's career mark of 86.
Let's see if we can get that here in this half.
So of all the accolades Jordan has been able to pile up here in his second year in the district, I think the threes in his defense has been
found out how to use his past experience playing with a championship caliber team, Steph Curry, and kind of Draymond here now, and now he knows he is the guy and the leader, and he can be a teacher versus a guy coming off the bench and being a listener.
Now, let me ask you this about last year. It was the All-Star break when we were in Denver where they decided for Jordan now to come off the bench to get his offense acclimated. But now the responsibility of having ball in hand, starting, hitting threes, getting steals, it seems like he's doing so much more as a player than he's ever done.
Yeah, and he's confident. And when he's not aggressive, that's letting me know he's second-guessing himself. Like right now, he is in his aggressive flow. When he starts to become passive and starting to kind of like, making too many passes, no, he wants you in full throttle, shoot and kill.
Yeah, you've noticed it throughout the season and commented on it as Keegan Murray laces a 3. He's starting to get warm. He's 3 of 6 from downtown. You said it was like the 5-minute mark of a quarter or a half. That's JP time to start taking over, especially if the offense isn't there for the team.
Yeah, it's time to start turning on that heat for the Poole because it might be a pool party in that window. But he's been excellent this season with the circumstances.
Sabonis misses the layup. Good contest there by Sar. Look at Alex running the floor.
That's something I think he can utilize and take to his advantage.
There's a 3 by Carlton. Puts them back up 2. Murray, front rim that one. Champagny already 8 rebounds. AJ going off glass. Keon Ellis called for a flopping technical. It's game 4 on this 5-game homestand for Washington. They'll close out the homestand tomorrow night against Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. And Washington hits the road for their last 5 games on the season. Poole. Shot was touched up by Murray. Levine throwing it ahead to Keegan. Oh. Ends up in the hands of Ellis from 3. Wizards escape that scenario. Three's up, three's good for A.J. Johnson.
Right, starting to get a little bit more consistent in that three-point shot, Chris.
A.J. now joining Poole and Sarr in double figures. He's got a dozen. It's a 9-0 run for Washington in the last minute and 30. Sabonis really got started early in the game. He scores, give him 11 points. Honed for them and then became quiet.
Yeah, Alex Sarr started to respond.
Bub to Alex. Alex inside.
It's crazy. It's off the charts, right?
Well, I'll give you one right here. Coming into the last 6 contests before tonight, he had 13 blocks through. That was second in the NBA over that span. You know who's won? The guy who I think his game could end up being a little bit like Evan Mobley, who had 14 blocks.
Absolutely, and I think he's a better three-point shooter already than Evan Mobley.
Corner 3 by the best 3-point.
What's going on back there?
Hey, Vinny Ovitz on the 1s and 2s does an excellent job putting those plays of the month together.
Hey, but you know what? One of those guys only been here about a month, and he had 2 of them.
That should tell you. The Wizards with a 9-point lead.
Tail number.
JP getting inside on Murray, spraying it out to AJ. The 3-guard lineup has been impressive for Washington. We have an injury report to pass along. Rashawn Holmes, off of that lob dunk, will be out for the rest of the game, dealing with a shoulder issue. We wish him well. Rashawn just played 2 minutes and had that 1 dunk. Champagny, another double-digit rebound night. AJ, nice crossover, getting inside. Passing it out to Carrington. Bub, step back 3 on DeRozan. Monk, Levine, Sabonis, Murray, and DeRozan out there for sack. DeRozan gets the rebound. Players replacing guards in this game.
Hey, well, listen, elbows and boxes, they're not shooting threes, they're doing that.
Ooh, Sabonis splitting the Wizards' D and putting 2 hands on them.
That should be a steel curtain, like old school Pittsburgh Steelers.
There you go.
Yeah, it needs to be like that defensively because of the struggles of the Kings shooting the 3-ball tonight. Only 5 made threes.
Jordan Poole's got 21. Sabonis just recorded his 56th double-double, which leads the NBA. Jab step, trying to work on Sarr. Spraying it out to Keegan Murray.
And then they do that.
That's his 4th triple. Murray's leading the Kings now in scoring with 14. Poole. Blowing marginal contact on that drive by Poole.
You know the scout on me now.
Okay. All of a sudden, he's 4 of 9 from downtown.
And the 2 primarily is hand part. Contact is a foul, right? If you touch me, blow the whistle.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah,
Blow the whistle.
Yeah, you heard that before.
Kind of be interwoven in the game, replacing one another. Three's up and good for Sabonis.
Now the 3s start going in. So just pick your poison time. Floodgates are open.
Sac now shooting 7 of 26 from 3. Washington 16 and 59. Sacramento's 36 and 39. A game and a half lead over Phoenix for that final play-in spot. 4 over to Sarr. There it is. 100 threes this season for Alex Sarr. And for the first time, his players have 100 or more triples on the year.
Yeah, Alex Sarr definitely having that thing calibrated tonight.
DeMar DeRozan comes back and gets into his familiar location on the floor in the mid-range. That's a remarkable number, Drew, for this Wizards franchise. Clearly getting up three-point shots and, more importantly, making three-point shots was an emphasis this year. AG taking his time down low.
Strong layup.
Levine, no. Murray on the rebound. Levine gets it back. Levine on a crossover.
Hey, come on! Wow!
And was five, shooting almost 44%. Here's a word.
Dollars in bonus bets guaranteed when you place your
Highest points per game versus any opponent with a minimum of 27.5.
Well, you know where that came from, those battles against him and Bradley Beal.
Yes, sir.
Infamous.
Look at Tristan getting into the game, getting a shot up. Tristan's first miss of the night. He made his first three. Monk. Good contest there by Carrington. One thing I like about these Wizards guards this year, Drew, their wingspan and their size, able to contest a lot of shots on the perimeter.
And they're not afraid to mix it up, Chris. They're not scared.
Bub with some time. Dashes in. Third three of the night for Carlton Bub Carrington, the lone Wizards who play every game this season. Under 2 to go. Kings working it around the perimeter to get Levine inside. No, the tap in by Sabonis. His 11th rebound. Washington out rebounding, sacked by 1. Tristan misses, follows that miss, gives it up to Champagny.
I mean, yeah, it's just uncalled for. And I'm surprised that a guy like Doug Christie is not irate right now beside himself, because this performance is just not what it seems to be for a team that's trying to make the playoffs.
Keegan Murray trying to get the Kings back into this game. First he was hitting you with the threes, now he's getting inside. He's got 16. 1 minute to go here in the third. Kings switch now. Bub being guarded by Sabonis. Bub step back three. You got it!
Online, on target. Bub Carrington continues to torch.
Bub shooting 50% from downtown, 4 of 8. 9 of his 12 have come here in the quarter. Sabonis on the deck. Passes it out to Monk. Rattle out 3. Got 7 seconds separating shot and game clock. The fourth quarter is underway. 4 of those 3-pointers for them
Done.
JT Thor, Bub Carrington, Tristan, AG, and AJ Johnson, your 5 on the floor for Washington. Tristan with the left, no good. Trey Lyles comes up with the board. DeRozan, no. Valanciunas gets the offensive rebound. Lyles gets an offensive rebound. Give him 2.
Yeah. That's a skill as well.
Again, it started so well for him taking over for Mike Brown, but it's fault. Lyles makes the free. Interesting note on Doug Christie. He averaged almost 14 points per game versus the Wizards in his playing days.
Another interesting note, the first time I ever got kicked out of a game was because of him.
Tristan's push shot is no good. Valanciunas with his 6th rebound to go along with 10 points off the bench. Setting a screen. Ellis swinging it over. Lyles, no. JT Thor. Still keeping the handle alive. It was janky.
Boy, was it.
Bub, another 3. Lyles back to Monk. Malik. Cash. From downtown Washington, 13 of 32.
And right now, the Kings are trying to speed this game up. Why? Down 10 points, 10 minutes left.
AJ, step back on Valanciunas. Had JV dancing with no music playing.
Bench right now, he is shaking his head. No, I cannot believe this right now. Oh, yes, it's happening.
Here's AJ again. The dynastic neophyte.
Was at a high clip, but that three-point shot. I mean, that is a further shot than college and high school. So kudos above Carrington having that extended range already at such a young age.
JV into the arms of Tristan. Made it look easy. Jonas Valanciunas in his 13th year. He's had 5 20-point games this season. He's got 12 points right now. Keon, pocket pass, nice to Tristan. Float game, pure. Tristan now with 11 off the bench. Hey, True, if you're a 7-footer and you score the way Tristan does, is DeRozan, or is he too tall for that?
For the microwave, nah, he got to be more like a convection oven.
Okay.
Being that big. Come on, man.
I love
He
it.
can't be 7 feet with a nickname, any type of microwave, a toaster, anything.
How about the air fryer?
That's too small,
Too
man.
small? Okay.
That man's a convection oven. The wall heater.
He made his debut last year when we were at the United
in
Center.
Chicago. Get buckets, and that's what he does.
But that is a mindset for someone to have instant impact in a game
it's
like
a
that.
talent, really. Then it becomes a mindset once you have that confidence you can do it on a nightly basis. Then what happens?
AJ on a kick out to Tristan. Tristan again. Hey, come on.
Make us look good.
Hey,
The trifecta.
let me let that one marinate a little bit. DeRozan. Sacramento now 14 of 18 from the charity stripe. Washington 8 of 10. Tristan setting the screen for Carrington and rolling to the basket. Cross-court pass to Gill. AG back to Bub. Bub inside. Swinging it over to AG on the catch and shoot. And
A foul.
I love how you're answering it.
A official in the NBA, we asked, if you slap the back of somebody's hand while they're in a motion of shooting the three, is it a foul or not? And then what did they say? It's not a foul.
I'll let you answer your own question.
You slap the back of my hand, I'm shooting the three, I'm getting kicked out if you don't call it.
DeRozan for a jumper. As here comes Sacramento, now down by 9. Trailed by as many as 14. Johnson.
Contact.
That was Washington's first turnover in 12 minutes. DeRozan's three has now cut Washington's lead to 6. Now Sacramento showing some token pressure. They're now on a 7-0 run. DeRozan's got 10 of his 19 here in the fourth. And he is a fourth quarter finisher. And so is Carrington, apparently.
See how you can mix it up, Chris? It ain't just the three, it's just that midi. It's lethal.
The first field goal Bub has made, not a three-pointer. Carrington passing it over to Tristan. Monk climbing up for the rebound.
That's a fight right here between Sabonis.
And Monk misses his first free. Monk goes 1 for 2. So, Drew, you can add this to the list of things that Tristan could do out there on the floor. We like his physical nature, and he's competitive.
Yeah, and he closed out the show right now.
Here he is setting the screen on Monk. AJ, bounce pass to Tristan.
How you're being rewarded in real time as you
16 minutes. Makes the lead back up to 8, under 6 to go in the fourth. Tristan now guarding Sabonis. Monk, pocket pass into Demonis, spray out, Keegan, 3. Tristan facing up Sabonis, passes it. AJ almost lost it.
don't settle. Do not settle. There you go.
Going inside on Sabonis, using the left, and finishes. Great move by the youngster.
I love it, Chris. Could have easily went to that step back three-point shot that we see him shoot, but he did not settle.
38 paint points for Washington tonight. DeRozan with that signature veteran. I don't like Ravens.
Yeah, I don't either. Run and it's chasing the West, and you cannot have games on the Western in the Western. Love and respect what this young, youthful group is doing right now in real time.
And it's the first night of a back-to-back. We're back at it tomorrow night as the Orlando Magic are in town. Anthony Gill in the corner for a DC 3.
They did it once again, giving up 15+ threes.
Anthony in double figures off the pine. Anthony's played in 48 games this season. Keegan misses.
His only stretch right now.
Well, that's the reason why I think this team has been struggling, is because of all of these ISO players.
Sometimes less is more.
Levine off the cash out from the feed from DeRozan.
And that's what they're going to have to do.
We got 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Carrington being double teamed. Tristan, make the right basketball play. Behind the back. Thor.
Gotta make it. Trying to throw it behind the back pass.
DeRozan picked up his second foul. Wizards with possession. AJ. Bounce pass right into the hands of Keegan Murray, who goes in and slams it home. The lead is 7. Washington has to do a better job possessing the basketball here to try to close this one out. Bub, double team. Tristan, middle of the floor, no looking over to AJ. Lips out.
Hey, that has to be the play, though. You have to make Tristan the facilitator. It'll be a simple pass to the middle.
Levine again, a 3. Murray, offensive rebound. Sabonis to DeRozan. Wizards are walling him up. DeRozan, mid-range jumper, no good.
Now, if you run this again with Tristan in this middle pick and roll with Sabonis, if he gets to the middle of the floor, you got to throw it to him. Now let him facilitate exactly.
17 points. Make it 18.
Treat his ankle. MedStar Health.
18 points tonight for the rookie A.J. Johnson. The lead is 9 under 3 in regulation. DeRozan trying to work on Carrington.
Stay down.
Got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and DeRozan scores.
Could have been an and one.
Lead is 7. Carrington going one-on-one, waiting for the screen.
Get it to Tristan. They're dead to rights.
Tristan passes to AJ. AJ back to Tristan, puts it on the deck. Goes
and
inside,
one.
gets the layup.
It's and one, Chris. Oh, yeah. Slow it down. Don't be in a rush to win.
Under 2 to go. Tristan passes it over to Anthony Gill. Thor, offensive rebound.
Kick it out, get a good one.
AG turns it over. Levine, athletic inside.
Rebound.
Levine averaged 20 points in the month of March. Lowest A.J. Johnson, 36. Jordan Poole with 24.
See the backcourt trying to speed up this young group.
Wizards going with their youth movement, and Anthony Gill. AG with a pass to Carrington, back to AG. Gill on the kick out. Carrington shooting over Monk. Here, Bryant keep telling his group to get back on defense. DeRozan is a fourth quarter closeout player, and he gets the last 8 minutes. Misses that. Sabonis trying to get the off. AJ. How quick was that? Not able to convert.
A little learning, a little learning curve. The clock is what you want to eat.
And then Johnson fouls DeRozan with an opportunity to put the Kings down 2. Has 1 timeout remaining. Sacramento has 2. Carrington being guarded by Murray.
Now, see, remember, they were speeding them up, sending the double team. They're not going to do it now.
Now the 1-4 flat.
Oh, they did it.
Tristan
They doubled.
to come over. Tristan over to Thor. Thor 3. Oh, great shot by J.T. Thor.
Show him the base, JT.
His first points of the night come in a critical moment of the game. DeRozan. No foul called. Wizards with the basketball. Carrington fouled by Levine for the evening. Lead in 10 games with at least 10, 5, and 5. And makes 28.2 seconds to go. DeRozan, turnaround 3. Sabonis taps it out. Levine misses. DeRozan back inside. Another offensive rebound.
Oh, wow.
And he was... DeRozan. His lead is now 5. Full court pressure for Sacramento. Kings now doubling Champagnie. Charity strike.
Nope, he contributed tonight. Even though he wasn't active scoring the ball, he had 11 rebounds.
All right, here's Levine. His time is winding down. DeRozan, head fake, another head fake. Time's winding down. Ball goes out of bounds with .9 to go. And their 8th